I'm Ellen. I'm homeschooling mom of 7, 6, and 4-year-old. And today I'm going to show you a tour of our homeschool slash playroom. For those of you who may be new to my channel, we live in South Korea, and we are only going to be living in South Korea for 1 year. So this is a temporary living situation for us. We sold most of our possessions coming over here, and like some of the games and books we've kept, but basically all the furniture we sold. So what you'll see here today is me putting together some stuff that I got like at a thrift store or yard sale on like Facebook yard sale post. There's a couple of things from IKEA in here, and so it's just like a temporary 1 year thing that we're gonna have here. I don't even know if we'll be taking it with us when we move, but for now I wanted something that would make this space more comfortable and cozy for us to learn and play together, but I didn't want to have too much stuff. I know a few years ago, I think my 2016-2017 school year room tour, it was like jam-packed. I looked at it the other day and saw that we just had a plethora of stuff, and that is no more. I feel like we still do have a lot of things, but my kids are no less entertained now than they were 2 years ago, so I'm fine with this. We live in an apartment in South Korea, and I will link the tour of our apartment somewhere up here, so you can see that if you're interested in seeing the layout of, you know, how we're living now. And so our homeschool room is the top floor in our apartment. We live in an apartment building that has 4 floors, and we are the top floor. So we chose this space because of the loft area, and because if the children run around or bang on the floor or anything like that, we're not bothering anyone underneath us, as long as they're up here, of course. So here is a view of our room. As soon as we come up the stairs, to the left, we just have like a little reading nook that we've created, and this is our balcony, but we don't really use it much, and it's kind of inconvenient because you can't just walk out. You kind of have to climb on here to go out, which is not really my favorite. And since we're on the 4th floor, also a little bit unsafe with the kids, so they can't go out there without me. So the books are here, number 1 as a display, and then they can sit here comfortably, but number 2, if they were to try to go outside while I'm downstairs, then I would hear the books drop, and then would caution them to not go outside, or to wait for me to come up here to go outside with them. So there's our little reading area, and you can either sit here with the sun shining on you or just slide it to the back. We have our easel here, and then just like a quick overview of our room. So, you know, from previous years, this is much less than what we've had, but it suits our needs for now. Here is going to be our main homeschool area. So the stuff on here and on here are the main supplies that we're going to be using as far as books. And then here, this is just my unorganized pile, in addition to some extra inserts for the calendar. Couldn't think of the word. So I've had this calendar, I just looked the other day, since 2013, and I really love the calendar. It's pretty tall, but it works very well. And I have it lower this year so the kids can actually help me more, whereas last year I had it up higher and the kids had to stand on chairs to help. So this year it's, you know, like maybe 6 inches, 8 inches off the ground, and they can help. Up here, these books, there's no special reason that they're here, except for that they're just too tall for the bookshelf. This I have for just pencils and sharpener. This is a handheld sharpener. And here, just some supplies to use. And this one, my messy drawer. There are stickers in here, my laminator, or excuse me, my label maker, some paint, and that's pretty much this shelf. And then we'll go from here. We have our map of the world and map of the United States, and then the alphabet in German, a clock. These are some of the things, like our notebooks, more so here, and then some stuff that we kind of partially used, halfway used, or we're finishing up using is right here. This will be our morning basket where we have all of our books. I just filled it up. We will start school in the next couple of weeks. So these are the first few books that we'll be going through, and oh, this, you know, if someone is German watching this, they'll know that Struwwelpeter is like a staple German story. But these, I just added some for now, but I'll go through our morning basket a little bit more in detail. Over here is a shelf that we have. The top, I have some math supplies, so abacus, place value, board, I guess. I got that at a yard sale for like $1. And then we have our Matthew C counters, which I love regardless of the curriculum that we're using, and just some paper. We have some extra books over here. These are like coloring books, mostly coloring books or drawing books, and just usually they're travel pencil holders. It has the color pencils and stuff like that. I haven't gotten anything to put our art supplies in, so we're just going to keep that for now. I don't know if I want to buy something to put their art supplies in. I haven't decided, but for now we have that. We have our magnet tiles, I call these connector things. I don't know what else they're called, but we got a bunch of these from Wendy's over the years, and the kids really just love playing with them, so I call them connector things, but I don't know what they're called. We have some like kitchen stuff when they play like grocery store, and we found this at a thrift store for like $1.50, and they use that to buy things. We have our magnetic letters here, and lastly, Littlest Pet Shop, I think, little figurines. Yeah, I can't get that box open with one hand, but that's that. This is kind of the end of the room. We have like our swimming supplies here, and then just stored over there. We don't really use that area. The kids sometimes will play in the corner over there, but I don't really want any toys to go past here because then it just gets too messy. The other toys that we have are here, mostly like doll, Barbie things, and then what few cars, excuse me, that we have left, and some paintings that they did. We did a paint, I can't think of the name right now, painting class before we left Montana. So they all three did, like, it's supposed to be a wave and comets in the night. We decided on this seating area for our school year. I wanted something where we would sit together, and I went back and forth on having something at all, but decided that, you know, in order to form proper writing habits and good form, I wanted them to be sitting somewhere. So they sit here, and the chairs say the weight limit is 77 pounds, but I sit on there, and the chairs don't break, and I'm 145 pounds. So I think they're pretty sturdy. This is a table and 4 chairs from IKEA. So they each have 1 chair, and then 1 chair is for me. A rug for us when we play like a board game or anything like that. And I just have our board games sitting over here on the ground, and the little card games and stuff right next to it, with the big and little Legos all the way at the end. So that is our homeschool / playroom for the 2018-2019 school year. We're excited to be in here for just a year, and look forward to starting in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.